Second session of Spring MVC. In this, we are going to talk about, once your login page is displayed and you entered username password, right? This you have to validate with database. Make sense? Yeah. So from the form, what different two input you will take it? Help
Uh,
me.
Password and
Username?
ID.
Yeah, username and password. Right, you are correct. All right. Request param string password. Fine. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Username and password. Right? So you want to validate with database or you want to hard code it?
With
For
the
now, Kapil, to make it easy, let's hard code it.
uh,
So what you can make hard code?
if
Username is Jack
Jack dot equals username and
and password is Jal. This is clear to you or is making you confused?
to me it's clear.
And where you want to navigate? You want to navigate to success.jsp. So here what you can return, man? Success. And if username password is incorrect, where you want to go?
Same page.
Same page? Very good, very good. Success.jsp. Or otherwise you want to go to the same page, right? This is clear to you?
Yeah, it is.
Now, like now you want to send a message from this to a login, right? When you want to go back to it, you want to send the message. In Spring, for this we have model. What we have, man?
Model.
Model. And this model is acting as a hash map. So what this model is supposed to do? This model will carry data from controller to JSP file. Like here I'm trying to import a proper annotation which comes with Spring, but I'm not able to get it. I don't know. This problem with my editor. Bad luck. Model. It's not coming. Let me check it. This is the model, right? So I told you this model, what it does, you can use this add attribute. It's clear to you guys? Kapil,
Yes, sir.
what my intention is? I want to send the message, right?
Uh,
So message, what message you want to send, man? Tell me.
uh,
Hey, your
failed.
username and password
Doesn't match.
or doesn't match. That's it. And this message where you want to show on login.jsp, right? Login.jsp means this one. What message you want to show, man? Like here, you want to show the message. In order to show the message, you can use this EL expression language offered by the JSP. Kapil, you are not replying. What this will do?
It will
This will show you the message, and this message color you can make red, right? And font weight you can make it, sorry, bold. Make sense? Oh, guys, if you tell me, can I try this much? Hmm?
yes.
So, like here, when you submit, click on the submit button, it will go to the which URL pattern?
Uh,
Login, right? You made it,
uh,
right? And method is post, username, password. Clear? Yep. This is similar to JSP servlet. Here you refresh it, and you enter Jack and Jill. Then what happened?
it will be
See?
successful.
Yeah, success page, right? Now, like when you click on this, you want to go back to the login page. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Then in success.jsp, you have to make the link, right? What link you have to make, man?
You good?
Like here, you have to just mention slash. I don't know what mapping I have done for login page to navigate. Either slash or
Slash foo.
Foo, right? Slash foo. Sorry, I'm not here. I'm sorry. You can write here slash foo, or only you can write foo. Okay, works. Say yes, you are following me. Refresh it. Like you can enter wrong username password. Then what happen? You will come to the
Same page.
same page, and this message is coming. People who is not sleeping over here, please ask questions if you have any questions which is not clear to you, like flow of the project. I can tell you, right? Or I can show you. Tell me. But your concern should be when you click on the username password, it should validate from where, man? You have to validate it from the database. Yes or no? Reply.
Yes.
This should be validated with database. So already we have this coding, remember? So if you want to validate with database, there is many way to do it. In Spring, right? You can use Spring Data JPA, right? You can use Spring JDBC template. So what do you want to use? Do you have any knowledge? Do you know Spring JDBC, which I taught you last time? Again problem. I have taught you something, remember? Here I was doing everything. Anybody remember? You forget it at all. Hmm? Guys, you are not replying. Now you have to do with the database. So I think first a good idea is let's create a registration page. Allow me. Which page?
Registration.
Customer registration. So it is easy, man, right? I can copy everything as it is. Allow me. This I can copy from here, and I can make a which page over here. I
Registration.
think already I converted into JSP, right? This one. So this page you want to open, right? When you want to open this page, here you want to give the URL pattern. What URL pattern you want to give? Kapil, you want to give some URL pattern over here, right?
Uh-huh.
What for what purpose? To open your sign up page. Can you say sign up?
Yes, sir.
Sign up. So which page you want to open? Where somebody type it. You want to open which page? Customer dot
JSP.
JSP. So what you have to type over here?
Customer.
This one. So why it is converting to a JSP? Because you have written the formula here. If I return something, then prefix with slash and suffix with .jsp, right? So when you return customer, it is prefix with slash and suffix with .jsp. So when you type this URL pattern, which page would be open? Any guess? In
Customer.
login page, I can make a hyperlink, another hyperlink. Allow me. What hyperlink? I don't know you know this or not, right? But you can make a hyperlink, right? This we have done in JSP solid session. I'm not teaching you new thing, you know it. So basically, where you want to go, man? Hmm? Sign up,
Yup.
right? So here you can write customer sign up. I don't know you got this much or not. When you click on it on this button, then
You go to sign up.
danger here you can write primary, right? There is a different bootstrap color for it. People see this and you click on it. Which page is open? I hope this flow is clear to everybody. Here it's saving name, email, and salary, right? Hmm? Now when you click on the save it button, where you should go? I don't know. Have you done my GSP solid station or not? When you click on this button, this data should go to the database. So here you have to make a URL pattern. What URL pattern, man? In this?
Uh, to save
Kapil.
to the database.
Yeah, you can do with the post mapping, right? You see
Yes,
my
sir.
style? What?
Post mapping.
Name you can give anything, man. Post customer. And after saving it where you want to go back, it is up to you, right? Once customer is saved successfully, where you want to go?
Login page.
Sure, it's fine. I'm going to a login page. You have to just write only this much, right? And what message you can write?
Successfully registered.
Yeah, hey, you have been successfully fully register with us. You got a point?
Yes, sir.
Here you have successfully registered with us. Hmm? So here what you have to write? You can write code for what purpose? Hello? To connect with database, right? So in JSP Solid, we have wrote those kind of code. I don't know, remember or not. Kapil, you remember we wrote the code for that?
Yes, sir.
You are not replying. Already we have the wrote code. So if I copy this code from here, so my all the thing will go in database or not? Kapil, this question goes to you.
Yeah, it will.
If I copy all the JDBC programming code in my project, I don't know, you have knowledge of GSP Solid, you know it, right?
Yes, sir.
I know, even though it is not a good idea, right? But it's okay. I'm doing it. Okay. So, see, when you save, you have to take all the data from whom?
Uh,
From the form. So, form contains what kind of data, sir? Form contains what kind of data? Tell me. Name, email, and salary, right? So, what you can do is, oh, Mr. Name, email, and salary or balance? I don't know. Oh, Mr. You
Salary.
tell me. Here I can write balance or salary, right? If it is salary, then what you need to do, I'm telling you. So in this form, you can make this field as a salary. Mhm. See, yes, you're following me. You're following me, right?
Yes, sir.
Salary.
So what about the date? We can take a.
Yeah, date. I'm not populating it, right? So it doesn't matter. Say it's salary. Okay, get salary. Oh, Mister, see my style of coding. I don't know you learn it or not, right? So when you send your data, you can use an annotation model attribute. Couple. What this annotation does? It will take all the incoming attribute, man. What attribute, sir?
All the incoming
When you,
attribute.
when you submit your data, it will take automatically name, email, and salary, and it will populate into Java object. Which object?
Java.
Java object. So all the data will go into the customer. You got it, right? If you want to use plain JDBC programming, all the data is going where, man? In customer, right? You can take name from here. Say yes,
Customer dot get name.
and you can take email from here, and you can take I think salary from here. My job is done. If I run my code, what happened?
It will go to the database.
Yep. Why is crying? Because it is
Gets.
already integer. No, no, already I took salary integer. Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
So this is done. I don't know you guys. This simple code, right? JDBC, but this code I can convert with this special code. Okay, soon. Hmm? You like this code? Answer is no. Hmm?
Yeah.
Please reply. Spring style, right? So this code work, but ensure you must have MySQL connector into it. I don't have. Please allow me to add MySQL connector into it. Hello? Allow me to add MySQL connector. I'm using MySQL 5.7. Accordingly, you have to add as per yours. So what I need to do? Can you help me? I have to add MySQL connector. For what purpose? To ensure hmm, I am using JDBC, and without this you cannot do it. So who will tell me why I'm using this jar over here? Kapil, purpose? Because this contains. Kapil, you are not replying.
Uh, which one?
This contains driver, right? To connect with database.
Yes, sir.
MySQL, right? In JDBC normal program, you are adding it in the library of it, but in Maven you have to add into the form. You got it?
Uh-huh.
So if I run my program, what do you think? What your gut feeling says? It will work or not?
Yeah, it should work.
Let's try. Refresh it. other people. I do not know what's your plan is. rojina@gmail.com. Click on it, right? So message came. I don't know. Your question is, it is there or not, right? In database. Hmm. How you can check it? Any guess? But you can open your database and you can check it. What do you say? Yeah, we can check it. Help me. Yes, you know. What was my database? Techno hung. I think this and this. What entry we have done just now? It's not coming. Is there?
No.
Yeah. It's not there. Let's know the reason. Why? Because it is showing the error. Can you see this? What error, sir? com.mysql driver not found. No, no, this I ran other project. How? No, no, no. This I'm not running. Which one is the? No, no. We are running this one only. Okay. The here in POM we have added the jar and let's update it. I don't know why it's not coming. What's error is showing, guys? It's showing jar is not there. Hmm? So what is the solution of it? Yeah. Right click on it and go to the Maven and update it. Let's see if it works. Here, when you click on it, you have to ensure here we should not have any error, but it's showing the error. Okay. It's just because of I'm using MySQL what? 5.7 and driver is off. You guys are not replying. I'm using driver 7 and just because of the mismatch of it. Okay. So this is not a big deal. This problem we faced when we're using JDBC. Okay. Which driver, man? Maven. MySQL. What? For me, it's 5.7. You have to say always yes, right? Even similarly, you can adjust your driver. Yes, you know, there is no formula for it. What I'm updating, man? Kapil,
Yes,
can you
sir.
help me? I stuck. I'm just updating my driver. What? From 8 to
Uh,
lie. What I'm doing? I'm just making it from.
8 to 5.7.
I'm just making 5.7. Yeah, let's do that. Why is giving error? It's saying this dependency is not there. Okay, so which one is there? Let me check other version of it. Give me a second. People, give me a second. Just adding the driver. You remember when you were doing JDBC and all, we are facing this problem there as well, right? So you have to be careful. Not a big deal. I'm running it again. Hey, what change I have done, man? Change up the only driver.
Change the version.
On Spring Boot project, you always run as a desktop application. Downloading something. Hmm. It's saying what? Your application is already running, right? So what I'm doing? I just stopped it and running it again. Clips is down. I don't know what's downloading. Please help me. Help me, help me, help me. Go to sign up page, right? Click on it. And after that, it's taking time, right? Uh, give me a second. Still error. What error is? So what I have done? In order to fix the error, I'm trying this with Googling use SSL false, and after running it, click on it and immediately come work. Can you see this? Now this error is coming. Hello? What is it?
No error.
Couple. Can you see this error? No.
Yes, sir.
It means error is not coming, means data is in database. Can you see this? So people, in order to solve this error, what I did? Simply Googled it. Hmm? So my data is in database and you got this much? Say yes.
Yes.
But you tell me, this is here for interacting with database, we are doing a lot of code or not?
Yes, we don't.
So guys, if you want to make your job easy for database interaction, we have different logic. We have logic of using Spring JDBC template, using Hibernate as a ORM tool, using JPA on top of it, right? I will tell you all the technologies. Got it? So I'm going to use which module to interact with database? Any guess? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Spring JDBC. What?
Spring JDBC.
JDBC.
I'm going to use Spring JDBC, Spring JDBC, Spring JDBC, right? Module. Oh, nice. If you want to use Spring JDBC, what you need to do? You have to make a data source. Data source is nothing, is creating a connection. So if you want to use Spring JDBC with Spring Boot, can you Google with me? Hey guys, instead of mugging the thing, try to learn it. I'm going to use Spring JDBC with Spring Boot. For what purpose? You guys are not replying at all. Why am I going to use Spring Boot JDBC to make my JDBC code super duper
Easy.
easy? And there is many way to do it, right? There is many way to create JDBC. So I'm just going to use simplest one for you. And if you can help me, it would be great. Hmm? So the important thing is you need a data source, right? What? Data source connection. So if you allow to me, can I create a configuration file? Like first of all, in pom.xml file, we have to add a jar. For what purpose? Hero. To use Spring JDBC with Spring Boot. My jar name is Spring Boot Starter. They start this much will be always common. Couple. Spring Boot Starter will be always common. Which I want to use? We're not replying. I want to use
JDBC.
JDBC.
Spring JDBC module. And Spring JDBC module says add the jar and create a configuration file. Allow me. Which file? Either you can create XML file, I told you, right? Or you can use some other setting. But I want to make what, man? JDBC data source config. Are you with me? Because I want to use Java. So it should be annotated which annotation, man? Art configuration. Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Like here again, I'm telling you, if you do not follow my technique, you have to always mug the thing. I wish I don't want to do that. Art configuration. Why it's not coming? Can you see this? Hey, what this configuration notation does, man? It says this is my configuration file. Okay. So with this configuration file, what you want to do? I want to make a bean, right? I want to make an object of data source. You see my technique?
Uh,
You have to say yes, right? So, hello. Like here, you have to basically give your database setting. What setting, man? Database
database.
setting. All this setting. Okay. You might see my technique and see how much your code is going to be reduced, right? Your username is root and password is mysql.123. This I'm going to emphasize. This code is going to do what? Couple. Like here, bean primary, I'm not telling you, we don't need it. This bean is saying, hey Spring, go and make a bean of what? Data source, right?
Data
So you
source.
are making an object of data source, which is nothing but connection. And at bean means treat as a bean. What? A Spring container. Please create. Are you with me or not?
Yes, sir.
A Spring container, please create a data source, right? Object, which is connection, right? Which is connection. And treat it as a bean. Are you following me? I don't know how many people know about this annotation. The here problem is
Yeah, that's clear.
sometime you have to always reply for the thing. If you know, say I know. If you don't know, say I don't know at all. Fine. So this bean, this is another way to create a bean using Java based configuration. In Spring, how many ways you can create a bean? 3 ways. Using XML, using
Java.
annotation, right? You can use in the class, and using this @bean annotation. This is one of the most frequently asked interview question. What are the different ways to create
Bean.
bean? Fine. Okay. The here when I'm running it, it is conflicting with the existing setting, like this is a Hikari data source. It's already there, but I'm trying to make the data source of this one, right? I have to make compatible like this. Let's do that.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yes, Narendra.
Yeah, let me tell you again. Actually, what issue was with the data source is with the Spring Boot, right? This is Hikari CP, which is responsible for creating the connection pool, right? But in order to use Hikari CP by default, we need this, MySQL connector 8, right? So what is the issue? I was using MySQL connector 5.7, which was not compatible with Hikari. You got the solution? So what I did, hello, if you use Spring Boot, right? So it will use Hikari as a data source to create a connection pool, right? So here earlier I was excluding it. That was the reason, right? So I just put it. So Hikari was included, and we need to add this MySQL connector. Kapil,
Yes, sir.
what was the issue? I was using Spring JDBC, but I was not using 8, right? Because Hikari internally uses MySQL connector 8. Fine.
Yeah.
So in order to create the data source, I'm using property file. Tomorrow I can show you with the configuration file. Okay.
Okay.
So you tell me who is creating the data source connection? This property file, right? So I'm saying this is my database setting. You got a point? This is my
Yes.
username
Yeah.
and password. Who is reading this file? Hikari data source, right? And
Mhm.
after creating it, because of what, man? Like here, you have added this Spring JDBC module. Kapil, Spring JDBC module. You got a point?
Yes, sir.
So to create a data source, what you have to do? First thing, you have to add this module. Second thing is you have to add Kapil, MySQL connector, right? For Hikari, we have to use by default 8. Otherwise, if you want to use my 5.7, you have to add the class setting in the property file. Make sense? So this much is creating a data source, which I am auto wiring over here. Kapil, you got my point?
Yes, sir.
And in order to make my job easy, right? Let me show you this code. If you want to make it shorter, you can use JDBC template. What?
JDBC template.
JDBC template, and it is given by whom? Spring JDBC module, right? Spring JDBC module says make an object of JDBC template using data source, right? And who's getting this data source, Kapil? Hikari API, right? Which comes with with Spring Boot JDBC. Make sense? So once you get a data source, from data source you can make a JDBC template, right? So JDBC says I will make your job easy. How? You have to just write your query. Hello. You have to write your query and whatever input you want to set here. For that purpose, you have to create an object of array. Kapil, he said you just collect your all the input here. What's the input is, man? First input is get name. Kapil, come with me. Second input is email. Third input is Kapil reply salary. Fourth input is
Date.
date. So I'm able to collect my all the input with SQL query. After that, you have to just put write JDBC template dot update method. Which method, man?
Update method.
Update method, and see the beauty of it. In that, first parameter would be your query. Second parameter would be your data, which you have created the array of it, right?
Yes, sir.
Kapil, and other code is gone up. Tell me which one is easier. This much complex code. I'm just commenting it, right? Oh man, what you have seen? Power of, tell me, Spring
Uh,
JDBC.
JDBC.
So what is the benefit of Spring JDBC? You would say whatever code you do in plain JDBC, it will do in couple of lines. If you want, I can make it more shorter. Allow me. If you want to make it more shorter, you can write like this. Yes, you know,
Yes.
Kapil, comment it, right?
Uh-huh.
Like here, this query, you can also pass as a parameter. I don't want to confuse you, right? You can write everything in one line. How many line?
One
Keep
line.
lying, man. Yeah, I just want to make it multiple line to make simple for you. Okay.
Okay.
So tell me, what is the benefit of Spring JDBC? Your answer is it makes your job easy, right? No need to write a lot of complex code. So today, what you have learned? Connection to the database using what?
JDBC. Spring JDBC.
Spring JDBC. But you would say, and again, do you have any more simpler mechanism where we are not supposed to write query, that is Spring Data JPA? What I said?
Spring JPA.
What does it says? Like here, what is what problem you have still? Who's writing the query? Tell me.
We are right.
Programmer, right?
Yeah.
But you don't want to write query. And again, why you should spend time to write the query? Do you have some other technology who can save my job? Yes, that is. But
Spring.
you see, first of all, let's learn this much. After that, we'll come to Spring Data JP, right? I hope you understand this much. So what I'm expecting from you is, I want you should go and try this much, right? Or what I can do is, let me run it once, right? And in order to ensure it's working or not, anybody can help me to run it? Yeah. What you have to type? Localhost 8080 port number and click on it, right? Kapil, we are going to register it. Kapil, email ID is kapil@gmail. Like, I don't know what your plan is, but if you go the way I'm teaching you, you can learn this, very easily. Here, one data is there. Like, another agenda is, but you tell me, I'm writing a lot of queries. If you want, I can delete it because you have already all this code, right?
Uh-huh.
Kapil, delete it. You see, it's become simple or not?
Yes.
Similarly, if you allow to me, what I want to do, I want to write the code which can show all the data into front end. You tell me, I should do it right now or you want to see in tomorrow session?
I think let's wait till tomorrow for that.
Okay, okay, no problem. So guys, I'm just stopping my session over here, and next session we'll see how to show all the data using Spring Data, sorry, not Spring Data JDBC, using Spring JDBC simply. Okay, if you want, I can conclude it again, right? In order to use Spring JDBC, what I did, first step, we had just added this dependency, right? And this connector. So this dependency will create a data source, right? As per the input, this one. A, who is creating data source? Spring Boot. Using what? Using this dependency, right? This is saying I want to use Spring Boot JDBC. And this is the property file, right? I want to use it. Your data source is created and you are auto wiring it. What is data source? Data source is just representing the connection. Am I right? Represents connections. Earlier connection you were creating, but now who is creating the connection? Spring Boot JDBC. Make sense? Hello, this code is simple or not? tomorrow, Kapil, I can show you this code in writing in one line only.
Okay.
Okay. So I want please take this program and try and let me know. So in next session, we'll do the CRUD operations.